All right, guys. Quick question for you. What did the fly say to the fly swatter? Nothing. Flies can't talk. Come on. Who do you think I am? Stupid or something? Jeez. All right. You guys. You're killing me here. Okay, so we're going to do our kitchen now. Best way to start the kitchen is to place your appliance in first. We're going to do this a few different ways based on whatever you want to do with your kitchen. So if you want to go basic, you can click on the component button, and if you look down here, you'll see sinks, which you'll have to put that in. You'll see refrigerators. You'll see dishwashers, and you'll see a stove someplace too. But I like going to Revit City and doing that. But if you want to go the easy way, that's fine too. I could really care less. So I'm going to go to Revit City real quick. Okay. I'm going to go downloads. If you don't know my password, it's rwoith. LACC 2012 is a password. Yes, I put that out there for everyone to use. I'm aware it's on the internet, and no, we're not going to download a casket coffin if you look down. Maybe some of you guys would like to sleep in some, but I'm going to go range. Range is usually the best thing to find. And the one I usually like using is, here's a killer one right here, but I want this wolf range right here. It looks really cool. It's got red knobs on it. That's kind of my favorite one. So use that one if you want to. You go download now. You should see a pop-up on your screen. Hit it. Upgrade model. And we wait. I can tell you another bad joke if you want. Oh, too late. There it is. I'll think of another one later. Load in project. Okay. Spacebar is rotate. The back of your rotation object is where your cursor's at there. I'm going to dump this right here in the middle. Don't put it too close to your door because that would make no sense. Your range would typically go over here, your sink over here because you have plumbing already installed. So if we want to get technical with this thing, that's where that goes. Okay. I'm going to use the default sink, but the stove, let's go back to Revit City, and we will find a refrigerators. You can see I've spelled it out many times. Sometimes right, sometimes wrong. Find a refrigerator that you like. I like the side-by-side one. Download now like you have. There you go. Upgrade model. There it is. Load in a project. Hopefully you know how to do this. That's why I'm going a little faster. Okay, you see those little lines? That's the front of it. I'm going to dump this right here. Okay? Now sinks. Sinks can get a little finicky. But let's go ahead and let's dump the default one in here. Sinks are not very fancy. They're all about the same. I'm going to dump this right here. Okay? And I'm going to move things around as I feel I need to. But next, of course, thing I need are like countertops. Actually, let's do cabinets first. So, under components, you need base cabinets first. Base cabinets are located here at the top. You should always put a 42-inch base double door cabinet under your sink. And just kind of center it right in there, right around there, and bump it up against the wall as close as you can. Okay? Now, a lot of this is going to be eyeballed and guessed and things like that. The next thing I typically like doing is doing a corner cabinet. I'm a fan of those. If you're not, you can do your own thing. But I like the base corner cabinets, spacebar to rotate it. If you have to move your stove over one way or next, I'm probably going to move mine up here so it's next to there. You are allowed a little spacing in between there. That's fine. If you want to move your door down, if you decide, I want more room here, you're welcome to do that. Hopefully it doesn't mess like with your roof much. But try to keep your door on the tile. So, I give you guys a little freedom to move around. Alright, so up here, this is a very tight space here. Let's see if I can fit a smaller cabinet in there. 12-incher. Close. You may have to move some stuff over to make it work. But I'm just using the arrows to toggle things. There we go. Move this over a little bit more. That way that looks nice. There we go. Need to put one more right here. I don't know what your measurements are. You might be the same for mine. 24 inch, too big. 18 inch, just right. So it should be a really tight fit. In fact, I'm going to do some 18 inches right here to finish out my other counters. And that should be about fine. Make sure they're lined up. Try to move them back. Let's do a camera view just so you can see what it looks like so far. So to do a camera view, you go to the little house thing up here, and under that is camera. Click in front of whatever you want to view, draw out your mouse, and now you have a camera view. So it doesn't look too bad so far. You see how it's laid out. Don't worry about the fact the sink is risen above it. Once you put the countertop on, it should level it off. But now I need to do a countertop. So click first floor. All right, I'm going to do this in a way I've never taught it before because another student of mine showed me how to do this. I thought it was a really cool idea. We're going to sketch in, oops, I just hit my mic. We're going to sketch in the actual countertop in order to keep from having to move around all the buttons, which I think is going to be a little bit easier. Okay, let's go find some countertops. All right. So go to components. We'll do the straight one first. That's the easiest one. Go load family. Countertops are located under casework. Under countertops. I don't imagine that, right? We're just going to do the basic one first. And press spacebar to rotate it. You're saying it's too big width. I say that's fine. Just notch it in there. Bring it down so it doesn't cover your stove. And it should be right there. You usually have a little bit of an overhang right here, but if you're not, that's fine. That's the easy one. Here comes a hard one. Okay, go back to component, go to load family, go back to casework. Now, since we have an angled countertop with that funny looking corner, we have to do this one right here. The L-shaped sink with hole 2. Press open. Okay, it looks like this. Yes, it'll fit-ish, but we're going to do some resizing. And you see where the hole's at? We're going to have to reshape that a little bit. So I'm going to drag this down first, that's the easy part, to where this is on the other side of my Frigidator, or my range. Drag this out a little bit so it goes over this. Now for the hole. Fortunately, there is no drag and drop. You have to use the coordinate system over here. So this is my sink location to the left. So I'm going to go 4, 6 over. Not bad, not bad. Sink opening, go 2'6" maybe. I'm guessing. Oops, 2'6". Can't make it that big. It says doesn't like that. Okay, let's try this one. There we go. That's the right way. Okay, nope, 3 feet. You may want to wait for me for a minute because I'm going to figure it out. Figured I'd know this by now, but I don't. Okay, as you see, it's over this way. I need to bump it back the other way, so I need to mess around with the little location. I'm going to go 4, 2. So that should be close enough to where it doesn't look too awkward. If I want to go bigger on the opening, I could go 1, 6, but that's not a huge deal. So as long as it's not like covering the inside of the sink, then you won't see it. So that wasn't too painful. So now let's do the overhead cabinets. That's pretty simple. So you're going to go to component. Oops, save project. Save when asked. Always save if you need to. Go. So we're going to go to component again. The overhead cabinets are located all at the bottom. Upper wall cabinets, here we go, but I need the corner one first. So that has to be along the wall, otherwise this won't work. About there. So the other ones will be located underneath that. So double, single, I'm going to go single next to kind of line up with the other ones, probably a 12-incher maybe. Oh, that works perfect actually. About right there. And then I'll do a bigger one over that, maybe 30-incher here. Space bar to rotate it. Oh, that's lower. Apologize for that. I don't know where that came from. Upper, there we go. So 30 upper here. Yeah, that's perfect. Make sure they butt up against each other and you don't have a lot of gaps. I'm actually going to go 33 on mine, just so there's not any gaps on both sides. You really want to try to avoid that if you can. Probably could have gone smaller, but this is fine for this. And then I'm going to go smaller. Let's do a couple 24s. Let's do another 24 here. Got a little gap there, so let's go single here. You're just going to have to play around with yours and figure it out. So as long as it covers everything, you're fine, but just make sure that it covers it all. There you go. Make sure it covers all the countertops and things. Not perfect, but that looks decent. So the same thing over here, we need overhead cabinets. Let's go, I have a feeling this may work. Ooh, look at that. Snug in there. Snug as a rug and a bug. 42 here, that was the same size as the other one, I know that for a fact. Need one right here. Sometimes if you just want to click on the lower cabinet, press tab, you might be able to look at that saying, hey look, that's 18. So let's find 18 so we don't have to go through the cycle of that. And there we go. Okay. Earlier, you guys made a camera. The camera's located right here. Please label these. That way you don't have to keep on clicking and making new ones. It'll save you some time. And look at that. Okay, the only weird thing is this little corner one. If you want to make this as long as the other ones, it's very simple. Here's what you do. You choose edit type. You change the height to 2.6, 2 space 6. So do that. You notice it goes taller. Change elevation to 4 space 6. And there we go. You have a kitchen done. Now we're almost done, because I want to add a couple colors to this. So go down to the little square thingy and choose realistic, and you'll see that it's really plain. I'm going to bump this forward a little bit. That way I can see the backwash, the backsplash. It's a little close to the edge. Just go forward a little bit. There we go. I feel like Bob Ross here talking about puffy white clouds. There we go. Now I can see the back splash thing. Okay. How do we change the countertops? Well, you click them. You go to edit type. Okay. Finished material, countertop material right there. Okay, it jumped me to gypsum wallboard. I don't like that. So I want to find one on here that I can utilize. What I'm probably going to end up doing is going to my tile that I made, the floor tile, and making a duplicate of that. Because it's much easier to make a duplicate of something than making your own, because it attaches things to it. So I'm going to go to kitchen floor. I'm going to make a duplicate of that. Call this one countertop. The name you supplied is already in use. Okay, where is it? There it is, countertop. I guess we do already have one. That's ugly. Choose appearance if you don't want this wood colored your countertop. Why? That's weird to have wood countertop. But go to, you can go ceramic. You'll have a bunch of different options here. You could go flooring, and you could go to the stone also. That's fine too. They're all the same. So, but I'm going to go to the ceramic one. That's porcelain for your toilets. There's tile. So either one works, guys. It's totally your choice. I'm going to go with this slate brown marble right here. Why not? That'll look good. Press OK. Press OK. Now this one's changed, but you have to do it on this one too. So it's pretty simple. Just choose edit type. Choose this material, and then it's just right there. So that'll work for that one. How to change the cabinets? Well, same basic features, guys. You choose edit type. Okay, cabinet material. Oops. Click in this. Cabinets are right here, so they're white right now. Here's how you change them. You're going to go to appearance again. If you just click this color right here and you choose a color, it should automatically change them. So let's say I want to do, you can do a material if you want to. It doesn't make a difference to me. Let's say you want to go wood. Okay. Let's say I want a wood finish. I want a natural finish on this thing. So that's easy enough to go wood. And then you just pick yours. Press OK. Press OK. Most of them should change now, and actually all of them just did, so I'm done. So easy as ever. So now you have your cabinets ready to go. You have your fridge, you have your sinks, you have your kitchen is done. Good job. Hopefully you made it through that without any fuss. So, all right, I'm going to end this video and probably go on to the plot plan next, but we'll see. All right, thanks guys. Bye.